So
Mm.
that's
All right.
how are you doing, Jose?
Doing good. Doing good. I can complain.
No complaint.
No
Okay.
complain. Doing good.
First, I want to congratulate you with your group already for 6 years.
Yes.
But
Thank you.
that's very good of you. Um, well, you told the story a little bit in my magazine, of course, but maybe you can tell a little bit about it so I can take pieces out of this interview to show it to the world.
Sure. Thank you, Wendy, for the invitation to your magazine, to this interview. It's a privilege to
Mm.
me be working with you. You're a hardworking woman with Parkinson. I have a lot of admiration for you again. Well, basically, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease around 17 years ago. So,
Oh,
um,
so
so it was hard for me to find information about Parkinson because when I go to Facebook, the only that I see group argument between people, argument between them. Somebody say, "Oh, I find cure in the let's see in the tomatoes," or others say, "No, it can be." So it wasn't nobody give me more ideas. So I've
yes,
been kicked out of the Facebook many times because I wasn't agree with people what they say. So I decided to create my own group. I say create my own group, and I call it Living with Parkinson Daily Life because I live with the Parkinson Daily that life. Because the idea was use videos. I want to show to the world how people with Parkinson will look like. How we look like somebody in
yes,
Netherlands, somebody in Africa, somebody in Europe or in South America. So I created the
yes,
group. And the beginning was
was
not many people,
no many,
like three or four or five.
yes,
And then later, I don't know, now went to more than 2,000 people, so I don't know, a connection around the world, so many countries.
yes,
Yeah, fantastic.
from all over the world.
Yes.
You're very good. The way you are, I guess. What
Um,
kind of reactions do you get from other people? Why do they want to be in your group?
I think mostly because they can spread themselves without nobody say the engagement. One of my policies is no engagement. So no engage. Meaning if you say something, people won't respect what you say. We are not going to argument what you say. Also, we don't let people say things that are not really coherent. You cannot say you find the cure. Give me more details so I can put it in my Facebook. I think people go to the group because mostly they feel they can express themselves without more confidence.
Yes. Okay. Um, what do you want to give to the people with your group?
What I want to give,
Or positivity, or what do you?
I think the more important thing is self-esteem. I think the idea of this group was looking for around the world people with Parkinson, people that they don't want to do anything, they are in isolation, they don't want to show
Yes.
out to the world how they look like, they are ashamed, they are sad, depression. So my main mission is give it to them self-esteem.
Yes. Okay.
Find out that we live in different worlds. Parkinson world, we live in different world. Parkinson is not a disease. It's just a simple lifestyle, different lifestyle to live. So we live in different way. We need to connect to our own people, so we have more communication.
Yes. Okay. Um, there you have also every week someone to speak. So that's really, I think, something which is in your group, but what you don't see normally in other groups. So that is also something special in your group.
Yeah, well, I have a make sure people show themselves. Also, people can see people around the world how they look like. How we see there are no strain, we're no monster. We are humans. So, and then even though we have friends that are being engaged in the group, They get married now. So I think they feel more self-esteem to be in cameras and show right. Also find the talent. When you have Parkinson, you listen a lot of things. You get new things. You know, you start doing your magazine, right? I started writing poetry. I started writing this. So I think again, Parkinson is another lifestyle, another way to live. And everybody have a gift. Everybody have a gift. So all our members they do something. They're writer, poet, music, singer, everything. So
Yeah, that's just very good. I'm trying to, to show that also in my magazine, and well, I found it very great that you became my ambassador,
thank you.
and that you like my magazine that much. But well, yeah, I just found out that a lot of people like my magazine. I find it very special still.
Mm.
After 3 years or something making my magazine. Um, and well, what are you? Do you want to go on with? How do you want to go on with this group? Do you want to have more people in it, or
In the beginning, it was a disappointment to me how only like 10 people, right? 20 people was disappointing for me. But lately, I realized that people need each other. The only that I do is make connections. That's it. And the same way that you and I we meet each other. I don't know how. I don't know how you and I we met, right? So we make friends. We do work together. So I think I
so?
wanna go as much as far I can show the world how we look like, how we are. Parkinson world. We live in different world. We live in different planet. Let's see. So we don't let the people right telling you who you are, what you need to do. So we need to educate ourselves, learn ourselves, because unfortunately medicine is not. It, we're more educated than some doctor, honestly. We know more than doctor because we are in many seminar webinars. Your magazine is a lot of information to the world. Your magazine motivate people, right? Make people do something else. So I think when I go, I don't know.
I
I don't know
think
how I had 2,000 people. I don't know. Sometimes I kind of scared because people is coming. You have to really select to who can be in the group, right? So, but I know sometimes it scared me, but I gotta go to as far I can, you know.
But how is it for you? Because I think it does good for you to have such a group and to have all those people connected with you.
At one point, you forgot about yourself because if you're thinking about me, what I want, what I better for me, honestly, I should not do this because it's a lot of stress, it's a lot of busy time. In the same way, it's good for me because I'm forget about me. I start thinking about others. In the morning when I receive message from other countries, somebody in Africa complain,
Mhm. Yeah.
no medication for the treatment, and I have medication, I cannot complain, say anything, So I need to be more thankful. So for me, I'm not thinking about me. I'm thinking about them, and then they make me happy. They make me more. I don't dopamine that I need every day. People give it to me every day. My dopamine.
Mhm. Well, I think it's good to have a lot of stories be told how people are living with their disease, and when they do something, they get also a lot of good things
Yes.
out of it. And that's I really searching for to have more focus on that.
Yes.
Of course, also telling my own story, but I want also to have all the people in the world to have the stories be told, and then the more positive stories, not the stories where only the people are complaining, but when you are looking for the good things and you tell them, we can help each other, and with more positivity, we can also inspire each other to have a better life, I guess.
Yes.
So that's that's how I am in it. And I think you are doing good things with your group. You are always trying to inspire people and trying to give them a good feeling about with your messages. So that's I think that's why people does like you.
Mm.
They know who you are, and they know that they can count on you. And it's an honest group, and that's very important.
Thank you. It is important also to give people some hope, some believe in something. I'm a strong believer in God, right? Other people they are not, God is perfect, but anyway, so the more important thing is you got to believe in something. You got to believe in something. You cannot just live the day by day without prayer, without asking to you God, without asking any that you believe for help, for hope. So you have to have a hope. You got to believe in something, so that way you can go for. If you don't know where you're going, your car driving, you're gonna fail. So you need to know where you're going. You need to have a destiny. I always say, okay, what are you going to do with your last day of your life? What you gonna do with the last day? So sometimes I say,
I mustn't think about that yet.
if I know that I have inspiration day, like my phone, let's see, food expiring some days, we got inspiration day too, right? But we don't know when it's gonna be. So let's see,
Oh,
my inspiration day is tomorrow. I have only one day for do everything that I wanna do. Impossible. So I cannot waste my time, do as much I can. Um,
um,
the only way to defeat Parkinson is acting like you don't have Parkinson.
and so try to enjoy your life still as you, yeah, what is possible and what you can do. Um, that's very important. I find when I'm on holiday, I'm going often to Spanish island, and when I'm there and the palm trees, the warmth, the swimming pool, all the good things are there, and then I'm really very happy at that time. And I'm also happy at home, but it's a different feeling when
Different.
you are on holiday. And
And
I
then,
hope
then
we
also
can
also
do that still
when they
for a long
also
time.
we learn each other. When I see you talking and you make a lot of video for me. You did a presentation in my group already. So when you talk, you have different way to talk. You talk smiling. You talk
Yes.
easy understand you, even we speak different
Hmm.
language. You just talk
Yes.
happy. So it's like you're telling me something happy, right? So I learn for you. I try to speak slow, better pronunciate. I try, but my English is my second language. So I'm from South America. I'm from Chile. So it is hard for me to talk like you. But I learn for you every time when I talk. Even this morning, I was thinking about I need to talk to like Wendy because the way how you talk to express yourself, it is amazing. You're a
It's
great,
very
great,
nice
great
to hear that.
communicator.
Well, yeah. Well, I worked in my early days for an American company, but that's all it is. I'm just talking,
No,
trying to do my
you're
best. But
fantastic.
when I talking at the moment, then I think, oh, it doesn't going well. But when I hear it then back on the video, I think, oh,
Yeah,
it's not so bad.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure.
Thank you for saying it. It's good to
No,
hear.
it's true.
Uh,
I'm telling you, I learn a lot of from many people. I learn something different for everybody. But for you, that I like for you is the way how you talk, the way how you are a person that you give peace. It's easy for me be sitting right here.
to,
I feel peace next to you. We are far away. I don't know how many miles, kilometers, but I feel like
I love
we are friends. So we feel like totally confident. So, so because we know each other, we know what we have. We have same problem in common. We got Parkinson's disease.
Yes, of course, we do our best, and
Yeah,
that's the important thing. Um, do you want to say a quote which is really Jose?
I have a lot of quotes. I like one for Star Wars and Master Yoda. He always say, "Do or do not. Don't try." Sometimes I say, "Hey, have a good day," because say, "Ah, we try." No, don't do that.
No.
Do or do not. It's no time for trying. You cannot do that. I like that quote because it made me feel like, okay, I'm going to do this with conviction that I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna be like, okay, whatever. No, so I got to be convinced that what I'm doing. And then beside that is we're not you are not alone. You know, I always say people, you are not alone. You're not the only one. With
Yeah.
millions around the world, you're not alone. Have people for different. I have people for around 77 countries. Sorry, 151 countries.
No. No.
I have a country that I never know is in the map. Honestly, a country like Iceland. I'm sorry my ignorance, but I never thought I would have a country like Iceland in the map. So when I saw in the
No.
map was a
It doesn't know it,
totally
but
exactly. So if we have a friend in Iceland with the she had Parkinson, right? She's a DJ. She had Parkinson. So you see, every country that has somebody different with different gift. Everybody's doing something for the that's a very important
yeah.
thing. So I would say my two
Okay.
quotes is my favorite one is Star Wars. My second one is "You're not alone. You're not alone."
And maybe you can say also something in Spanish because I have also some Spanish friends, and they would
Spanish.
love to hear also something from you. I know because I know Paki from Tenerife. I don't know if
Yeah.
you know her, but she's also part of the steering committee where I am in at Parkinsons Europe, and she's really great. I interviewed her last time, and maybe you can. And she told me that the people there normally doesn't speak any other language than Spanish,
Yeah.
and that the people would be very happy to have a magazine in which is Spanish, so they can read it, but then they feeling also more um, involved.
Yes.
Uh, so maybe you could just say
Sure. Sure.
something in Spanish. I don't.
Sure.
I can't. I will not understand it completely, but
Uh,
it is for the Spanish people. That's what I
yes.
like.
Thank you. Thank you for mentioning about Spanish people. Los hispanos somos muy diferentes a los europeos y a los países, otros países. Los latinos, sudamericanos, norteamericanos o latinoamericanos, centroamericanos, eh, tenemos una cultura muy diferente. Nosotros no expresamos lo que sentimos, los dolores que tenemos. No estamos acostumbrados a ir a un doctor, no estamos acostumbrados a ir a un psicólogo. Si yo digo en my country, yo digo que tengo que ir a terapia, se van a reír de mí. No therapy, ¿no? Therapy is go to work, make money, come back home. Right? That is the therapy. Pero los latinos tenemos que salir más, unirnos más. Yo lo hice esto en inglés, no en español, porque no tenía mucho apoyo de gente en español. Pero quiero decirle que no están solos. Yo tengo mucha gente en español en mi grupo, Wendy. A lot of people in Spanish in my group. Also, hay soporte del grupo. También yo le doy mucho soporte a otros grupos en español. Tenemos gente, en Karina, gente en Bolivia, tenemos gente en Chile, Perú, tenemos por todas partes. Son,
Okay.
yeah, so no estamos solos, no estamos solos. Lo mismo, you are not alone, tú no estás solo, estamos todos juntos.
Yeah, very good. I will make a special vlog about this one,
Thank you.
especially for the Spanish people. Something new is coming, or just tell something about.
I would say, first of all, I would say thank you, Wendy. Thank you for what you do for us. Thank you. I know it's not easy, but thank you because I know how you started. I know how you started with this. I know how hard it's been doing this. I know you've been betrayed. I know you've been treated with no respect. But that's the way it is. We need to work hard for go through. But I would like to say, first of all, thank you, Wendy, for what you do for us. I really appreciate that. Second of all, I will say I keep going as much as I can. Every morning I get tired, but I have an interview with Wendy. Okay, so I need to get up, right? I have somebody waiting for me. Give me a call. I need to wake up. So that's my day. So we're not alone. We live in Parkinson's disease. It is a it is not a disease. Parkinson's disease. It is a different way to live. That's it. Different style. And even though we take care of ourselves better than we have partners. So
Yes.
so yeah, I would say I keep working. And the group is open, and all ideas open, and we are open speech, free speech, and yeah, welcome to my group, living with Parkinson daily life. And thank you, Wendy, for
You're
all what
welcome.
you do for us again.
Yes, okay. Thank you, Jose, that you're so thankful for me.
You don't have any idea how many people read your magazine around the world. You have no idea because I send you magazine everywhere. It's a magazine in different countries. It's in
No.
Africa, in
Oh,
Denmark,
really?
England,
Oh,
Canada. Yeah,
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 that was.
you know what I mean. So every time you send me your magazine,
I'm
I you
everywhere.
forward. Yeah,
I'm excited to.
you're around the world. You right now you're around the world. Everybody know you. Everybody like you. You do an amazing job. Just keep doing what you're doing. Forget about haters. Forget about people jealous. Fortunately, the world is like this because then but keep it going.
Well,
Don't let it.
I don't realize that I'm at
Oh,
so much places, but
yeah,
it's good. It's nice to hear. Yeah, I do my best. But you too, Jose. You're a good guy, and I
thank you.
really liked that I have ever met you. Well, met you online, of course.
Yes,
But you're doing good things, and I like what you do, and I find it great still that you are also my ambassador of my
thank you.
magazine because you like it so much and that you share it with so many people. Yeah, thank you for that.
Yes.
From now on, my magazine will come in Spanish. Only